Hi, my name is Allison. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a general reading for Gemini for January 2023. And we're just going to pull the general energy and see what Spirit wants to tell you for the month of January. I'm using the Enchanted Forest deck. I love this deck. Gorgeous. It's based on the Rider-Waite. I'll explain it as we get into it. And this is a new YouTube channel, so if you could like, share, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel. Cut the deck. All right, so what's the general energy for Gemini? Wow. Interesting. Okay. God, beautiful cards. Wow. Wow. Okay. You got a lot going on, Gemini. All right. So, what we have for your general energy is you have the Keeper of Boons. This is the King of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles. And you have the Devil card. Okay, so now for me, I have to say the Keeper of Boons, which is the King of Pentacles, is my ace. That's more of an ace card for me when I do readings for people. That is my yes card. If you want to get a green light to do something, buy a car, marry someone, take a trip, this is my green light card. It says yes, 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 do it. You're going to be successful. It's going to be fabulous, fantastic. It's not just where it's an ace, where it's a gift from the universe. This is a full-blown yes, go for it, do it. So that's what you have. You're coming from December into January. You're coming from this fantastic yes position. And what you're currently experiencing is the Ace of Boons. This is your present state of mind right now. I mean, I'm looking at your overall energy from recent past to present to near future. And you've got the yes card. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is going to be about material things, family, finances, health, anything that's going to affect you right now that's more of the material world. And then for your near future, you have the Devil card. And in this case, it's called the Liar. And he's going to tell you anything and everything you want to hear. But again, he's the liar. He's the devil. It's addiction. It's a separation of your mind and your heart. Almost like a type of soullessness. It's a bondage to what is not good for you. Whether it's going to be food, alcohol, sex, a person. All that stuff can be fantastic in moderation or with the right person, whatever it is you're talking about. But this is saying that basically you're hurting yourself with what you're addicted to in this card. And that's your near future. So a little bit of some caution there moving forward and through January. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on that. And for the clarifier deck, I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. It's a gorgeous deck, rich and luscious. All right. Cut this deck. All right. So let's get some clarifiers for the King of Pentacles. All right. 5 of Wands, a little bit of strife. The 2 of Wands, okay. Okay, interesting. All right, let me get some clarifiers for the others too. Oh, beautiful. Oh, how interesting. That just came up for another reading. Interesting. Okay, so what I have for your overall energy, I have that you're coming out of strife, that you had some minor conflict Maybe you're in competition with someone, but you're looking forward. You want to leave, but you're looking to go alone. I don't really see, and this is your recent past. I don't really see that you're looking for some type of relationship, and it could be because the Three of Swords is here. It could be because you got hurt recently in a relationship, or in the competition with someone that hurt you. It didn't go well. Even though this is a yes card, I think there were some things that happened that that led you to now that you're feeling better, but you had to go through some negativity to get there. I'm getting that it was some type of competition. I'm not getting that it was a love competition. I'm getting that maybe it was work or friendship or family, not necessarily a love interest. And again, this is a general reading. This is for most of you, not all of you. But I'm getting more that it was a different type of relationship. Then the other one is the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, what a fabulous card, right? What a great reading. And here, again, and this is Cups. You've got the Queen of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups. And you have the Fool. So it looks like you were leaving something behind. I mean, this is your present energy. You're leaving something behind. And again, I don't feel like it was a love interest, but you're presently going into love. So you're leaving some type of work relationship, some type of family relationship, type of strife and conflict. And there was some heartache, whether it hurt you or the other person, but it was really painful. I think the other person was hurt. Not that you hurt them, but I think the other person was hurt because you're really just coming from such a good place. I mean, you're the King of Pentacles. So I don't think it was you that got hurt, actually, but you were in some type of a competition. But with the Ace of Pentacles, your clarifiers are, like I said, the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And it just looks like you're moving into love, and it's on a new journey with the Fool. You are open to just take off, and whatever comes, comes. So you're starting a new journey, which is beautiful. And then for the future, going on through January, when you're starting this journey, I think, what the cautionary tale is here is to not burn out. You need to use your strength that came up to not burn out, and you can manifest what you want. Here is the Queen of Wands. To get, using your strength, you can manifest what you want, but the cautionary tale is to burn out. And maybe that's because you're a workaholic. Maybe you're too much in your head, and you're going to burn yourself out somehow. But you definitely have the ability to manifest whatever it is you're looking for. And it's just a beautiful, it's not 100% green because you need to look out for the devil, because that's the devil card. So that there is some type of addiction. But what I'm getting is that your addiction is that you're a workaholic somehow. I think you like to do a lot of reading and studying, and you're very intelligent is what I'm getting. But you do have the tendency to burn out from that. And that will make it a little harder for you to find love, just because you're going to be tired, and maybe you're not going to be on your game as much. Maybe you're not going to be quite as funny or as witty or as lighthearted as you might be in that type of a situation, because you're going to be tired. Maybe you just want to sleep and not even go out. But yeah, it's looking good. And then I have an opportunity for you, and the opportunity is the Eight of Spells, and this is the Eight of Wands. A lot of wand energy in this reading, a lot. You've got Pentacles and Wands, a few of the Cups. And in this, like the traditional Rider-Waite, it's 8 wands flying in, and they come in very quickly, and they're delivering a message. And so what's happening here is you've got 8 owls coming in, and they're bringing a message. And it's a very important message, because owls are not sent lightly. So excuse me, you have an opportunity to have some incoming message to help you move forward into your future, which is beautiful. Your challenge is the Knight of Swords. And in this deck, it's the Seeker of Challenges. So there's something, I mean, it's funny. Your challenge is the challenge, right? With its swords. So this is thoughts and words. And he comes in and he is, he's very extreme. And he's just going to come charging in. And he doesn't care what's going to happen. This is your challenge. You don't want to be like this. You need to overcome any type of rushing in, and I think that's because it's going to cause you to burn out. You want to maybe go in a little bit of a moderate rate. Yeah, it's kind of like a burnout energy, but we're going to see what Spirit has for Spirit's advice. But that's your challenge, is to me, is to overcome a big obstacle and at the same time not let yourself burn out. Okay. All right, so let's look at the other cards, the advice that Spirit has for you. So what came up is the Five of Visions, which is the Five of Cups. The Sun, which is sunlight in this deck. And the Nine of Visions, which is the Nine of Cups. And here it's the wishing card. See how it's being thrown into the wishing well. And you know what happens when you make a wish? You better have all the details in there, or your wish is going to come out strange and it's going to be the opposite of what you wanted. It's kind of like you want to live forever. Oh, you forgot to mention that you wanted to be youthful. So it's things like that. So we're going to go ahead and clarify that. I see again, you know, the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. And so what I see is that you need to overcome a little bit of disappointment. And you see she's chasing the golden ball. Well, as soon as you let that golden ball go and you quit being disappointed, the frog, which is the frog prince, he's ready to take a leap and come your way. But you got to let that golden ball, the ball that you're chasing, that elusive ball, go away, the ball that you cherish. So once that's gone, you've got sunlight coming in, the greatest card in the deck, right? So you've got some fantastic cards here. You've got the Sun. You have the King of Pentacles, right? You have the Ace of Pentacles. You've got a gift from the universe. You know, not so much the Devil card, but the Devil card in this case, I think, is really more of a warning because you've got, you know, just use some caution because you have a very beautiful reading. And then, of course, you've got the Wishing card. And so that will help you manifest because when you're looking at these, especially around the Devil card, in fact, it's really funny because I have it lined up where it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The third card is the Devil and the third card is the Wishing card. And under the clarifier for the Devil, you've got the Queen of Wands. So again, it's using manifestation to get what you want, but you need to be smart about it, right? Okay, so let's get some clarifiers for that. Excuse me. Clarify the Five of Visions. Yeah, you really have to be careful of burnout. That keeps coming up. I'm not sure what it is because, again, this is a general reading, but you've got something going on where you're really susceptible to burnout. You know, I don't know if it's a health condition or if it's you're a workaholic. You're working 2 jobs. I don't know. Or you work and go to school. I don't know, but you really have to be careful of burnout. Okay, let me get 3 for this. Yeah, beautiful cards. Okay. Oh, God. Beautiful cards. Okay, so to clarify the Five of Cups, we have the Ten of Wands, exhaustion and burnout, and we've got the Knight, the Page, excuse me, the Page of Wands, and then you have the Magician, the ultimate manifester, right? I mean, this is like you're actually taking action versus the High Priestess, which is more inactive, right? Inaction, because she's letting it come in through intuition and be very passive. This card's all about action. And then you've got the burnout. So what I see is that you're burned out, but you still have all this passion inside of you. And once you get that under control, the burnout, you're able to manifest your future and do anything. And when you do manifest it, you have the Sun card, right? I'm sorry about the glare. You have the Sun card, and it's beautiful. Look at Pan, the morning. Oh, gorgeous, right? And when you do get it under control, your stress, you've got the Empress card. So you've got abundance. You've got just everything going for you. And then, however, okay, you've got the Four of Pentacles. So you just need to be careful not to be greedy, right? That's, I guess, maybe the cautionary tale for here, which it really is minor. But, don't be greedy. Don't hold on to that. You have abundance right here. Maybe you have a fear of being poor and you don't want to lose what you have, but you're fine. So I would not, if the fear comes up, acknowledge it and push it away. It's maybe you need to do affirmations, but I don't foresee an issue with that. So maybe that's just an underlying fear. And especially if you're watching the media right now or the news, I mean, they're constantly trying to scare people that there's going to be a shortage. It's this pandemic, I mean, there's all kinds of garbage going on. Turn off the news if you can. Don't watch it. It's so negative. And I'm sure they're programming people with low frequencies to dumb you down. So there's my 2 cents. Stop watching it. Plus, it's going to make you depressed. Then you have the Death card. And what a great card. I love this card. In general, not just in this deck, but just in general, because it's going to allow you to just, get rid of anything that's no longer serving you. To me, it's similar to the Tower. In my own head, I think of it as the Tower, really, because it's just such a great card, because you're releasing what no longer serves you. You're going to reinvent yourself in a way, right? Keep the good and release the bad. And it's the Phoenix energy, and it's just beautiful. I mean, who doesn't want to reinvent themselves? We can always improve ourselves. So this is part of your beautiful energy to clarify the Sun. Okay. You've got the Empress. Beware of your fear of maybe poverty or not having enough. You're fine. And the universe is always going to provide for you. And then the Death card, where you can reinvent yourself. So what a beautiful reading for that. And then you've got, for the Wishing card, and remember, this is advice from Spirit, this part. So you've got the Wishing card, and what came up, I mean, again, beautiful cards. You have a lot of major arcanas that are coming up. You had the Magician, the Empress, the Death card. You have the Hanged Man. And you have the Star card. And then you have the Three of Pentacles. I mean, just a beautiful reading. So what it's telling me is that, look at things differently. Stand back and, look at it differently. He's hanging in suspension. It's like a yoga pose, or it also reminds me of the number 4. But, it's a time for you to use this as a way to deepen your self-knowledge and deepen, what else? I'm really just getting a lot of self-knowledge. I mean, you're a Gemini, right? So you're already highly intelligent and you like to read a lot. And so I'm just seeing that, really take this time to get some more self-knowledge, to deepen your wisdom. And then the Star, I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, but, look at the intuition. I mean, she's got the water. She's vulnerable. It's just a very beautiful tie-in to the Wishing card. And then you've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay. And the Three of Pentacles, they're working together. The Star is alone, the Hanged Man is alone, but the Three of Pentacles, they're working together. So when you're looking at the Wishing card, and I'm going to tie this in with the Hanged Man and the Star, I mean, yeah, the star. And then, sorry, the Three of Pentacles. So when you look at that, when you make your wish, you're going to need to write it down. Okay. Like I said before, you don't want to say you want to live forever, for eternity, and then you don't ask for youth, or you know, something like that. You need to ask for eternal youth if you're going to ask for eternal life. So write it down, because again, like I said, it's the wishing card, and this is what Spirit's advice to you is. Let go of your disappointment, and everything's going to be great with the Sun. They're giving you the wishing card, and you have the ability to manifest your future. You've got the Magician here, and you've got the Death card, the Hanged Man, you've got the Star. So turn around and write it down. See what you really want. And again, this is a list just for yourself. That's how I use tarot. It's a divination tool, but I use it in a practical way. You want to write stuff down, and it's just for yourself, or use the computer and look at what exactly it is that you want. Okay. Go through it, and it's a list that you don't have to show anybody. Pros and cons, positive, negative. What can you do? What action steps can you take to get there? What's realistic? Have a plan A, B, and C. And there's always new information. Things are always coming in. But when you write it down, you still have your general plan. And then you can manipulate it, and you can make it work for you. You can add, you can subtract, you know, because when you brainstorm, not everything comes out, but a lot does. And take a good hard look at it, because you've got, what it looks like to me, you've got everything going for you. You know, you have your opportunity coming in, and when it does, it's going to come in fast. Remember, this is the Eight of Wands. You've got incoming news. This is the month of January, so you have a lot going for you. Yeah, I see nothing but blue skies ahead for you. Just do the work to get there. You know, you're going to have people coming into your life. I don't know what happened into December going into January, but you did have some type of conflict. So only you know what that is. And you're looking forward to a different life. And whatever it was, it caused somebody else pain. I really don't think it was something that caused you pain, because this is your energy. And you're a happy camper. So anyways, so that's what I see for you, Gemini, for the month of January. And yeah, I think it's a great reading. Anyways, if you'd like a reading with me, you can go ahead and go to Tarot by Allison. And the link is in the description below, and that's Allison with 1 L. All right, take care. Bye-bye.